play, and I've had a really good time. I mean, people are used to cold here, kind of like in my home state in Minnesota.
Yeah.
People know about cold. I was spent some time in New York City, and people don't know about cold. They're just like, no, it's cold. I can't handle it. But so.
So yeah, it's how about in general, like the relationship of your music to the street? I know you just sang about a woman that lived pretty much on the street and picked up fast and made her way about and doing that kind of thing. So how would you describe your relationship to the street?
My relationship to the street. Well, we got married about 3 years back. We figured it was getting serious, you know. But I don't know, you know.
So your girlfriend.
Okay, I hope you're not listening. Anyway, so that was exciting. We had a good honeymoon. We went to Niagara, and I don't know. They didn't appreciate it there. It took 3 trains to get us up there, but no, music but I would say that every single thing I have, you know, sort of like they say that there's an Indian thing that like every 7 years, like every cell in your body replaces. Well, that's not Indian. Maybe, I don't know. But somebody told me once, and it was a person who was in the Indians. Maybe it was Indian. Said to me that every 7 years you're like totally rejuvenated. And so like at this point, it's every single thing I have has like either been given to me off the street or like it feeds my face off the street or this sort of thing. And so I figure that pretty much everything that I'm doing or singing or whatever about is like almost completely influenced by that at this point. And a lot of the material and a lot of the ideas, and it's just sort of, it's an alternate reality that I mean, everybody's walking by every day, participating, but it's sort of a tunnel vision. I'm going to the store.
Yeah.
I'm doing this, and so, oh, there's a street musician. Ooh, there's a street person. There's a subway. There's a this, but it's like they're like on a life of their own, and they're watching everything that's going by, and just seeing what's happening, taking in the world. A subway. Can you imagine if you could get a subway on this show? The stories it would tell.
Well, we got Flathead, the next best thing to happen to Subway on the show.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I think we pretty much got it.
Sorry, hyperbole. It's new on CBS.
So how about we go back to the tunes there?
Okay.
Upcoming gig there over at Christopher's.
Saturday night. Two shows.
2 shows, right?
Yeah, 7 and no, what am I saying? 2 shows, 8:30 and 10:30 at Christopher's p.m. in the morning, and then I'll be visiting with you folks on Friday night at the big festivities.
Listening to Flathead here on wmfo. My name is Chris Dunn. What tune are we going to hear now?
This one's called Down at the Levee. want no preaching, baby. I don't want no pain, and I don't want to worry. I'm gonna turn my back to the stream. Well, I can tell you all right now that I might not go back there again. Rise up in anger, never gonna raise up some scorn. Rise up in anger, never gonna raise up some scorn. Hand from hand, limb from limb, surely you will be torn. Raise a little Cain and you wish that you'd never been born. I'm going down to, I'm going down, I'm going down to, I'm going down to Lily. I'm going down to the sea. Well, I'm going to the ocean now. Gonna take my baby with me. Going to the ocean and I'm gonna take my baby with me.
Alright. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Ooh, someone's calling on the phone. It's hard to answer the phone when you're talking on the live mic, so I prefer not to. Call me back in a little while.
I think it's my mother.
Is your mother?
He might be for me.
They'll call me. They heard me. They'll call back.
Thank you. Is there a song you might like to hear?
Listen to Molly.
Sure. That's another Street Lady song.
Yeah.
Now this one's about we got that darned reverb again on while I'm talking. It sounds like I'm coming from the Grand Canyon. But I would always travel around sort of on a circuit from New York, New Orleans, San Francisco, Seattle, Boston, through Chicago, and then my home state in Minneapolis and Minnesota, my home state of Minneapolis. And then sort of like spots in between. And I'd always see sort of the same people in the same areas from time again. You know, there's a lady down in New York City. My heart goes out to her, and to a lady in San Francisco, a lady in New York City called named Mary, and she would always come and jump up and down and say a few kind words and that sort of stuff. And a lady out in San Francisco, Mary, let's see, we're gonna she's a sort of a wonderful Looney Tune wild person out there who's spending time in and out of institutions, but always had a wonderful energy to give on the street. And we'd get big crowds out there, and she'd be dancing around and singing and just carrying on, and people would be joining in. But she was just like a constant sort of character in the parade of folks coming through the shows. So this is a song that I wrote for both of them at one point when I had nothing better to do with my time. Let's see.
Songwriters are apt to be that way.
Where'd I put my capo? Oh, I'm without a capo. How boring.
Is it on the chair behind you?
Probably.
No, I didn't see what you...
I'm probably not the most organized guest. I'm sorry about that.
Well, we're here with Flathead and wmfo, where we don't necessarily, we don't consider organization to be the most important part of the broadcast.
Well, that means I'm not fired yet.